Hi everybody and welcome back to Homomachina. This is session 24, Loss. We hope you enjoy.
I believe we started with Lucas, if I'm not mistaken, confronting Mags about some things he had recently learned, particularly in Trevor's last moments, and found that it was ultimately Mags that made the call to have Andra killed. And Mags did not seem like she regretted that decision at all. Obviously, huge rift there forms, if it wasn't already, between Lucas and Mags. And Iris finds out about Artie Cole, this rival media who seems to be sort of coming up in the game, but also besmirching her good media name along the way, and trying to find some sort of rival story that will bring back her credibility. And she tries to get in touch with JD, with the Blues, the police, but unfortunately is not convincing enough to JD that she's out for some sort of mission beyond her own media gain. Cerveau has some more reconnecting with his mom out in the Aldecaldo camp. Learns a little bit more as well. And then hears from Andra that she is heading out of Night City, seemingly for good. Doesn't seem to have a plan beyond that, or isn't willing to share it with Cerveau. So Cerveau calls up Lucas and says, hey, I think this is the time to tell her what we know. And we do that, and her whole world seemingly comes crashing down around her as she learns the nature of how she came to be, who she was modeled after, replaced, and all things like that. And then at the end of it, a little bit of retrospective. We're not sure if we worded things the right way, if we should have done it. A little bit of uncertainty on how it went down. And she drives off. I feel like I missed something else in there, but...
Cerveau did meet with Molly.
Yes, filled her in on a few things that had happened since. Thank you.
Take a point.
And I get two? Uh-oh.
I don't need a point for this, but it was also Iris told JD that we had more information about the whole thing, and now JD is suspicious.
That's true, and that's significant enough.
Take a
GM,
point.
You're the GM, but I would say the point is yours for the taking.
It's okay. If it takes one away from you, then it's all yours. It's okay.
No. So he's still got 3. Iris has 1, and Lucas has 1.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we all had 1. Like we split them.
I'm cool with that too.
I won't argue having 3. Never mind. Cut that part out in post.
Okay, sure.
And you all did go to the night market that Tracker was holding. Got a few sleep grenades, got a few other things as well, got a new shotgun, worked on a new shotgun, and Cerveau also got an Aldecaldo jacket. So you have been accepted into the Aldecaldo tribe.
An Aldecaldo tracksuit jacket, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So lots of really interesting story bits happened last session, and we left off where Andra had headed back to Night City. Cerveau and Lucas are still in the parking lot. Is there anything else you all wish to do before you head back?
Did you say? I'm forgetting if. Did you say that we got an inkling that Andra was going to do something about her newfound knowledge, or was that more of just like a passive comment?
More like a passive comment. You don't know anything for certain as to what she has planned. But you notice that there was something there that you never saw in the original Andra, whether that be because she was put in a situation that she never had to have that kind of look again, or whether or not this is something new entirely, you're not sure.
Okay. I just wasn't remembering the context of that being said. Okay. I don't think Lucas has anything, so if there's nothing, he'd hop back in the cannonball.
I think same. I don't know if there's much more to say. I think we ended on sort of a maybe we'll see her again, maybe we won't sort of vibe.
All right, yeah, then, I was just going to say that Lucas will hop in the cannonball and give Cerveau just a nod, like a good night sort of nod, and head back home.
And with that, as that night comes to a close, is there anything you all wish to do quickly as a last call before the next week starts?
I've got something.
Okay.
I want to buy some stuff.
Okay, what do you want to buy?
I think I can probably get it at Short Circuit. None of it's premium or anything. It's not night market quality, but it's stuff for the cyber deck.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get that that stuff from Short Circuit above the bar at Bug's little night market.
For the record, it is a backup drive, insulated wiring, and a crash barrier for 300 eddies.
Go ahead and take your 300 eddies out of your demiplane, and you now have those 3 pieces of hardware for your cyber deck.
Yep. Take out 3 programs. Those are 3 slots. And spend an hour that evening. I don't know if it's an hour cumulative or an hour each installing them, but either way, I've got 3 hours.
Okay, it is each. So you're able to get that installed. And what about for Iris and Lucas? Anything quick, last call?
I don't think so.
Yep, I'm good. Don't have anything.
Okay. Well, with that, on Monday night, September 25th, Cerveau, you get a call. And that call is from a number that has not crossed your phone screen, your agent, in a very long time.
Has it crossed it before?
Yes.
Do I recognize it?
Roll me a concentration check.
I guess I don't have their number saved. A 12.
It is from a life you left behind, as one of the VDBs is giving you a call.
Audible groan, but I'll pick it up.
In a very thick Haitian accent. Cerveau?
The one and only. Long time no here. I don't know. What's up?
Job for you.
What makes you think I'm open to work?
Molly.
Keep talking.
Molly's missing.
Keep talking.
Need her for work. Need you find her.
What do we know? Where can we meet?
You know Molly better than me. Willing to pay 4,500 eddies if you find.
Tell me what you know. Send it over. When'd you last see her? Where? What was she doing? Anything you got helps.
Hasn't spoke to us in few days.
So I saw her a day ago? 2 days? Okay. I won't mention that. I'm not going to say that out loud. Okay. Keep in touch via this number?
Yes. We'll send eddies once confirmation sent.
Yeah. Just let me know what else you learn, or if you hear from her.
Maybe try her house. We do not know where it is.
I mean, that was my first thought. Yeah. Appreciate the tip.
Just do your job.
You got it.
And he hangs up.
And this is like late at night, right? Or is this the next day?
This is Monday night, late at night.
I'll go to where she lives.
You were offered 4,500 eddies to find her. She is missing. As your GM, that's 1,500 eddies for all three of you.
Yeah.
Do you wish to go alone?
Do I suspect her house would be dangerous?
Molly said she was working on something big, and she is missing.
Okay.
Do you wish to go alone?
No, I don't. No, I really don't. I'm going to message. I think we've got an Iris Lucas group message. I'm just going to message you up with a question mark. And I'm going to start driving back, because I'm still out in the desert, I think. Start driving back to where that is. To Pacifica.
Yes, sir. As I'm also probably texting while driving.
Still up?
Short notice, but eddies to be made if you can help me find a missing person. Split it even.
Preem? Who?
A net runner.
Just tell me where to meet.
I will send the address for my place in Pacifica.
Are we meeting right now?
Is that a response you send, or?
Yeah.
If you're available, yeah. Time is of the essence on this one. 1,500.
On my way.
I appreciate it.
Okay, and you all are able to arrive at Cerveau's place in Pacifica.
I'll be out front waiting on him.
Does Cerveau look like visibly nervous, or is he keeping composed?
What would be a good role for that? Because I think he is, but whether or not he sells it, I don't know.
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay.
And is there a human perception to fight that, or just okay?
Yeah, because he would be trying to not look like he's falling apart.
All right, I got a 14.
He would look mostly composed. I rolled a 15.
Okay.
You might see cracks knowing him a little better. I don't know if Iris even cared to look, but
Oh, she doesn't know that this is someone that means anything to you. So I don't think she would be really, like, looking specifically. You know?
fair enough.
If it was obvious, then of course. But if it's not, then I don't think she would really notice.
He's trying to be a big boy. He's putting on a brave face. But I guess as soon as they arrive, I'd be like, I appreciate you both coming. I know it's late, but I just heard about this. There's someone missing. Someone I'm close to, so I'm just hoping we can find them. Maybe it's nothing.
Then who is it? Where is it? You're close?
Yeah, it's a colleague of mine in the net running space. Lucas, you've probably heard the name Molly. I've let out once or twice.
Shit.
Iris, I don't know if you'd be familiar. Just another net runner in the game. Similar jobs to what we've been doing.
Okay.
May have not made the sheets or anything because he's just, sort of doing the kind of work we do. Nothing too much publicity. But it's unlike her to go missing. And I saw her just a couple days ago.
Above table, just so I know I'm talking about things that my character knows. I think Lucas knows that, that they were close, that there was something going on. But does he know that she knows about what kind of work we've been doing? I don't think he does, but I want to be sure.
I don't think I've shared with you that I've told Molly what kind of stuff we're doing. If that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then throws out there, is there any reason that then she'd be gone? If this isn't like her, then...
Possibly. I'll say try not to be too alarmed when I say this, but she's been kind of poking around behind the black wall a bit.
Okay.
And that's where my mind goes first. If she's, fallen out of communication, that something went wrong, but I know she's really capable. So I don't know.
Does she know much about any of our escapades?
Yeah, she does. I've been pretty open with her about it, and I don't know exactly what she's been doing, but I have a feeling they're related. You remember that, what was her name? Maya Sinclair? Name we heard on the news every once in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly was looking for her for a while, and she ended up dead. But she was a Persona Craft runner, like a corpo. So
were they connected, or was it just she was just curious and wanted to find her? What do you mean?
So she was working with the Voodoo Boys, who, I don't know if you're aware of their obsession with the Black Wall, kind of, poking holes in it. I think they might want to get rid of it. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, they kind of keep to themselves. Pretty tight-knit group, not really great, open to outsiders or anything, but they worked with Molly a lot. And I don't know where all these strings sort of connect from one side to the other, but it just seems odd that they get wrapped up with a corpo runner from the same corp that we've been dealing with.
Okay. And Lucas looks a lot more serious now. And if the conversation continues, he's just walking to his car and being sure that he has everything that he just bought and is double checking it, just getting ready to go. But still listening.
I'm going to actually call Molly's agent.
You call, and it rings, and it rings, and it rings.
I will message and just say, hey, are we still on for ramen? With a question mark.
Minutes go by. No bubbles. No response.
I don't really know what to expect. She's not picking up. She's not answering messages. It's not entirely unlike her, but it was the Voodoo Boys that called me and told me about this. I've seen her since they last saw her. I didn't tell them that. but
Okay.
it's still odd for her to not pick up. So my thought was we go to her place, see what's there. Maybe it's nothing. At least scope it out from a distance, maybe. If we see it's surrounded by corpos or cops or something, we make a different plan.
All right, if that's our lead.
Yeah, I don't want to put either one of you at risk. I just want to find her.
Well, if it sounds like she knows what she knows, it might be good to find her. And find her for more reasons than just that. But
Yeah. It could get a little hot. I don't want it to, but fair warning. I mean, yeah. We'll see.
All right.
whose car are we taking?
I mean, I got this beater still that I owe your mechanic back in camp.
Yeah, let's maybe not get a scratch on that one.
It might blend in well, but yeah, we'll leave it here. I don't want to owe someone else. I don't have a great track record with borrowed cars, you know.
No. Well, I'll drive. If you survive this and you took that car, Dom would kill you himself anyway, so.
Wouldn't that be a twist of fate? Yeah, okay. No, I get it. I appreciate it. And again, like we're not like driving up in there, guns blazing. I just want to swing by, see if anything looks wrong from the outside. She may not even be home. She may be elsewhere.
Oh, sure. We're good at being subtle. Let's do it.
Yeah. And GM, I think she lives somewhere in Pacifica too, right?
That's what you told me. I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Where in Pacifica does she live?
I don't know if I ever established. I don't think it would be too far.
I kind of imagined that she was near Pacifica Playground in one of the cargo containers.
Yeah, and we've met there before as well. So yeah, that makes sense.
So you all are able to head towards the cargo container community that is near Pacifica Playground. Is there anything you all wish to speak about on the way there, or are you ready to be there?
I think Cerveau would be too nervous for much small talk. He'd probably just sort of tapping his foot quickly and rhythmically.
I think it doesn't sound like her apartment's very far, but somewhere along the drive, Lucas would check Cerveau again, just to check the nerves and ask, "Are you doing okay?" You seemed composed, but now a little less so.
Hey, I just need to know, I guess. I don't know what's going on. It's just unlike her. And like now my mind's just going to like all the worst possible outcomes, which it probably isn't at all, but you know how it goes.
Just keep your mind here. We'll find her.
Yeah. And as I answer, yeah, you see Cerveau pull out his very heavy pistol that he bought recently and check and make sure it's chambered and everything.
Not going in guns blazing. All right.
Like, yeah, and I'm calm. I'm cool.
So you said that Molly was poking around with Persona Craft stuff. The last time that you guys spoke, what was she working on? Do you know?
I don't know a lot of the specifics. We were once closer than we are now, but things have been pretty good recently. I know a little bit about what's behind the wall and then why it's up in the first place. And I know a lot of bit about what Persona Craft's getting up to. I can imagine they may have an interest in there. I mean, if you're making, for lack of a better term, I'm trying to like nervously flicking eyes to Lucas. I don't want to say the wrong phrase, but I'm trying to draw an allegory here. If you're making artificial bodies, you're likely interested in artificial minds as well. And there's a lot of that behind the wall.
Okay.
It's dangerous, as far as I know. Not something I would want to fuck around with, but I mean, they gotta have some sort of, maybe there's something back there they need, or they want, or they think is back there. It's sort of like the last great frontier around here, if you think about it.
Yeah. Okay. I just wasn't sure if maybe there was something specific, maybe that could kind of point us into the direction of who might be coming after her.
My only guess is PC or someone they've hired. Potentially BT, because again, I think they're in bed together. I think it's corp in nature.
I think
Okay.
it's pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
GM. No, I was gonna ask. Never mind. I'm good.
You can ask.
I thought about it, but I don't know.
And now I want to know.
How much Blackwall lore does Cerveau know? Like, not established fact, but like rumor about what's there.
About what's there is things that shouldn't be in the modern world. There are things behind that wall that could kill everything on the planet and completely leave it in shambles. It's not a fun place to poke.
Cerveau wouldn't know anything particular beyond that, though, would he?
If you've never poked with the black wall, then no.
No, I've never poked. I don't poke the bear that is the Blackwall. So, your guess is as good as mine. And make no mistake, I don't mean to pick up Molly's work once we find her. I mean to hopefully caution her again, because I don't know how much good will come poking around back there.
Well, if this disappearance is because of that, then I would say a caution against her going back in there would be pretty necessary.
Yeah, it's like a sad sort of irony, because she used to get on me about doing the kind of work that would get you noticed by these bad actors. Which obviously I do. And I still do. But I hate to see her wrapped back up in it.
If you were to ask her to take a step back, do you think she'd listen?
I think she would listen. Whether or not she would eventually do it, I don't know. She's headstrong.
Well, let's
that's why we
focus
didn't
on
really work
finding
out.
her.
I say that sort of half to myself.
And with that, and following Cervo's instructions as to where Molly lives, you all come across a cargo container community. And what these look like are cargo containers stacked on stacked on each other. And these are people's homes. And there is no rhyme or reason into the structure of how these are technically placed. It's just kind of haphazardly thrown together. These containers look old. They look slightly rusted on the outside, but there are metal and wooden staircases that go up to each house and connect the houses that way. Molly's is towards the center of the community, and she is on the 3rd floor. Cerveau, you know which cargo container is hers.
And as we pull into the complex, though, do we see anything out of the ordinary? Vehicles around, sirens, lights?
No.
I think as we're pulling in, I would just sort of point out, like, I'm pretty sure it's that cluster over there.
And as you point to it, the 3rd cargo container, 3rd level cargo container has a light on. that you can see through one of the windows.
Maybe a minor detail that doesn't matter, but like window open or like, I don't know, like shades drawn, something, or
Shades are drawn, windows closed. They're not very good windows because, again, it is a cargo container, so they're kind of like haphazard windows. But the blinds are closed, and from what you can tell, the window is shut. But there is a light on.
Any visible signs of damage? Broken window, door kicked in, anything like that?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Could I also see if there's anything that looks...
Sure, go ahead.
I got a 14 on mine.
19.
Okay, with a 14 and a 19, you do not see any broken glass. You do not see anything that looks haphazardous besides the way this place is built. Nothing stands out.
and you said like no cars on the street outside or anything?
Nothing of note. It just looks like people who live here.
Okay. Another insignificant, maybe insignificant detail. Is there anyone in any of these vehicles that we see?
Roll a perception check.
And the people standing around there just like, what are they doing?
Wow, my mind went blank. 15.
Okay, with a 15. Some of the cars do have people in it, but they don't necessarily look like they're causing trouble. It's Night City. You see some raunchy things. You see some people sleeping in the cars. So nothing really of note that would ring an alarm bell for you. With the people
Gotcha.
that are standing outside or around this community, they're all just chatting, smoking, drinking. It's late at night. So things of that nature. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Like no one seems to care that Molly's not where she should be.
I will get out of the vehicle. Can I approach like a group of folks hanging out? And I just want to ask them, like, hey, have you seen anything tonight? Seen anybody out of place here other than me, obviously?
Person you talk to has a beer in their hand and they're kind of staggering. No, I haven't seen anything. Am I supposed to see something?
I don't know, man. Not even from like that unit up there with the light on, all quiet.
Oh, there is a unit up there.
You live on the ground floor.
Uh-huh. I mean, you're standing on the ground floor, so I mean, you really
argue with
think I'm
that.
gonna go up the stairs?
No, I wouldn't recommend it right now, at least. Okay, just wondering what you saw. Enjoy your night.
You do, Jim.
I will leave that very sober individual there. And so I look back at Lucas and Iris and just sort of shrug and start walking towards the stairs.
Iris will catch up. Does Molly have a car? Do you see her car around? If she has one?
I don't think she has one. I don't think she would. So I'd be like, she doesn't have one as far as I know. No, everything, honestly, nothing looks out of place, really.
I'd
Okay.
like that a little less than if things looked a little out of place.
I mean, it's a good point, given what we've seen. Hopefully it's not what I think it is, but there are some people with persona craft that are good at getting in and out without things out of place. I guess I'll go try to open the door.
Follow your lead. And if I can be so specific, just in case if a quick escape is needed, Lucas would have parked the cannonball as close to where the steps going up would be. I don't know if Cerveau would direct him to whatever stairwell that is, or as close as we can get.
Do you make it invisible?
Since there's people looking around, does it look like people are paying attention to us? I mean, obviously I know Cerveau just had that conversation, but just like generally, are people paying attention to us as we walk up? Or as we drive up?
They're paying attention to themselves and their drinks. A few people have commented on how good your car looks, how pretty it is.
Okay, if it doesn't seem like people are paying uber attention to us, he's still going to take the shotgun out, but then we'll make it invisible.
Okay, so taking the shotgun out, making the car invisible, and you all head up the stairs. You try to open the door, and the door is locked.
I wasn't going to try yet, but that's good enough. I am going to have my very heavy pistol in my hand. I can't conceal it because of the size, but it's nighttime. I don't want to like walk around with it up like this. Just hold it down by my side, sort of inconspicuously. And as I get right up next to the door, does my bug tracer go off in my cyber audio suite? It detects a bug within 2 meters/yards.
Did Molly used to have bugs set up at her door?
No, more so looking for if someone may have bugged her place.
It does not go off.
Okay. Can I look in the window?
You may find a window that looks into her apartment, but the blinds are closed.
Yeah, I meant the one that we saw the light through. The blinds are closed on that one.
With where you're at, so with her cargo container, they're stacked on each other, and the door is on the smaller size, like how wide it is, not how long it is.
Okay.
So the window is on that long part with the one that you can see the light on from outside. The one that you're at currently, you can also see the light on, but the blinds are closed.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. And the door's locked, you said?
Door is locked.
I'll just turn around, and Lucas and Iris are still on the ground, or did they come up with me?
I would have followed.
Yeah, if Cerveau walked up, I think we followed.
It's locked, which I guess is not too odd.
No spare key hidden under a floor mat or something?
Not that I'm aware of. Are there any floor mats around or flower pots or anything like that?
No. But would Molly have given Cerveau a spare key? And does he still have it?
I don't know if she would have or not. It's been a while. How do we determine that?
This is your backstory. You
I'll
tell
roll
me.
for it. I'm starting to assume the worst here. I kind of just want to get in there. I don't have a way to pick this lock, though. Anybody got any expertise in that? Or I'm going to start kicking.
GM, what would if picking a lock is an option, what would that be? Is there a lock picking skill?
There is a lock pick skill. It's called pick lock, I think.
Oh, okay.
You have to have tools, though, don't you? Or am I wrong?
Oh, do you?
I don't know. I thought you did, but maybe I'm misremembering.
Let me look. So you do need a lock picking set.
Okay. Then I don't know. I guess, Jim, you tell me. Like as I mentioned, I took points in it to do it at some point. So then I would figure he'd have one, but also, like I said, I've never explicitly said that he's had one. So like if that's a no, that's totally fine because I've never said it. But
Let's roll for it. If you roll
Okay.
higher than a 10, or higher than a 10. If you roll higher than a 5.
Devious.
higher than a 5. All right. That was a 4. Damn it.
Then no, you do not have one.
All right. Are we kicking then?
Can I run scanner real quick?
Sure. Roll interface.
9.
With a 9, you know that Molly keeps physical locks. Specifically so, you can't hack your way into her house.
Yeah. I'm going to step back and kick the door.
Alrighty, roll me an athletics, please.
And here goes subtlety. Say out loud.
I'm going to subtlety kick the door. A 12. I have good athletics. I rolled poorly.
You hit the door, but it doesn't budge. And you just hear that thunk, and your shoulder hurts. Or your foot hurts.
Can I try one more time?
Go for it.
I rolled the same thing. 12. Getting rid of that die.
Again, your foot aches from the hit. And it's like jarring up your knee.
What? You said kick the door down, not knock on the door, and then Lucas will try and kick it.
Roll me athletics, please.
19.
With a 19, comes off the hinges, breaks. You hear some gasps from downstairs. Not the actual like hinges, but like it breaks the hinge where the door connects. Where that like little locking mechanism is as you do push it open and it splinters. You hear some people downstairs gasp and like start making their way to their houses, trying to, not my biz, go into their cargo containers and get out of your way.
It's late, It's been a long day. Great job, by the way. You clearly have done that before.
Time or two. After you. He puts his hand out.
With the pistol still out, I'll peek my head in.
Okay. And as you make your way into Molly's apartment, it's clean in here. Very clean, except for the empty iced coffee cups from Nude Awakening, her usual order. She's got a couple of coffee cups on the table on the kitchenette. But the first thing you notice is how hot it is in here. Normally it's not this hot. With a cargo container being so small, you can see everything as soon as you peek in. You entered into a kitchenette area, so there is this island, small cabinets, stove, dishwasher, things of that nature. Looks like she tries to keep it up as best as she can. You see a full-size bed in the middle of the room that is decorated with her usual gothic attire, scarves and blankets. You see a couch in front of a small TV and a tiny coffee table. The small corner bathroom is sequestered away. All of those parts look like they used to. Nothing seems out of place. But as you continue to scan, what takes up most of the space in her home is a tub surrounded by cables. And a bunch of computer screens, computer monitors, and actual big PCs. Molly is very old-fashioned when it comes to net running. She still takes ice baths in her net running suit. And that's where you find her.
Oh, she's in the tub.
She is in the tub.
Is there ice in the tub?
Do you make your way to the tub?
Yeah, I run over to it. Start checking her for signs of life.
Roll me a first aid or paramedic.
Doesn't matter which one.
I'll let you choose.
With first aid, it's slightly higher. I rolled a critical failure.
Okay.
The total is -1.
Okay, with a -1. In your panic, you don't know. You can't feel a heartbeat. You can feel yours, but you can't feel hers. You notice her head is lolled back with a cable linked to the back of her skull. The ice in this ice bath usually is full to keep her cold or to keep her body temperature at normal while she's going through all of these interfaces and overheating her body to an extreme. The ice in this bath has melted. Her hair is stuck to her face. She is sweating profusely, panting. And the monitors are strobing in her house in panic. Not bright enough to overtake the other light in her room that you all saw that shines to the outside.
So I would just call back. I can't tell how she's doing physically, but something's not right. I mean, this should not be melted. I think she's been in there a long time. She might be trapped. I mean, she's jacked in right now, but something's not right. And the panic's starting to break through a bit.
And she is burning up. Even with a -1, her skin feels like she is running a high fever.
Is it possible to disconnect her somehow?
Oh, I wouldn't want to risk it. I got to find out like what's going on in there first. It could be really bad if we just pull her out right now.
GM, you said that the PC screens are flashing, so we can see what's on there.
It's this bright white that keeps flashing. And Cerveau, in her hand that is lolled out of the bathtub, you do see the little keychain in her hand of the yellow face that when you squeeze it, the eyes pop out. But Iris, since you're specifically focusing on the screens, pulse, H, pulse, E, pulse, L, pulse, P, pulse.
I don't know if she's doing this, but I think she's asking for help. And Iris will point to the screen where the letters are flashing.
Do I see that now that you pointed it out? Do I see any other threat around the apartment in the meat space?
Roll perception.
I'm going to get rid of all my dice. Let me get a different set. Five.
With a 5, no, you don't see anything. You're starting to panic.
I gotta check in and find out what's going on here. See if I can get her out. I don't see anything else around, but I'm a little bit not sure.
Whatever you got to do it.
Yeah, I'll be fast, and I will put my goggles on and jack in. Well, I guess I'll run scan and try to find a spot to connect.
Go ahead and roll. You don't really have to with like where she's jacked in right in front of you.
14.
Yeah, you find it on the PC very quickly.
If she... Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
If she's asking for help and can't get out, what are the odds that you won't be able to get out either?
Shit, I don't know. 50-50? She might be really deep in the architecture, and I don't know. I don't know until I get in there.
Okay, well, I'll keep watch out here.
Lucas.
Yeah, well, the whole conversation is going on. How bad did you say the door was? Like, is Lucas able to put the door, like, secure it back in its place, or is it like gone?
So it's on the hinge, like it's swinging open, but where that part of a door, where the doorknob is, you turn it, that part is broken. So it will close, but all you have to do is barely touch it and it swings back open. Like you broke that part. There's nothing
Gotcha.
to hold it in that spot.
And what other furniture is in here?
She has a couch and a little coffee table, a bed, and a like tiny little dining room kitchen table.
Can we? Can Lucas close the door and then try and pull the couch in front of the door?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me athletics.
19 again.
Okay, with a 19, yeah, you're able to move the couch by yourself, get it situated in front of the door, so that way it's not swinging open.
And then if I may do something else, I don't want to do too much, but like, does she have a fridge, and does she have a fridge/freezer? And if she does, is there ice or something in it?
There's a small one. It does have a little bit of ice in it, but you get the idea. She used quite a lot to fill the bathtub. This would nowhere near fill a bathtub, but you do have some.
Cool. At least grabbing whatever ice is there, and then like a rag or paper towel, whatever. If there's something like that available, just putting it in cold water and walking into the room, throwing the ice and then the rag right on her forehead.
And as you do that, like, you can feel the heat from her head pretty much coming to that cold washcloth or that paper towel very quickly. She is running extremely hot, and the ice almost melts immediately.
Seeing that, I mean, that was all the ice, so he'll just walk out and stand by the door, like back up against the wall, kind of watching the door, that if it opens, and hopefully trying to catch the door, like, oh my god, I'm going to butcher explaining this, but standing on the side of the wall that the door opens, so that if someone walks in, like, he was covered by the door for the first little bit when they're actually, does that make sense?
So
Yeah.
you're where it opens, you would be behind it.
Yeah, a little bit off to the side, so like we're not hit by the door if it flies open, but yeah.
Makes sense. Perfect. Yes. So you're able to put the ice in there. You're able to hide behind the door. You've got the couch in front of the door. Cerveau, you're jacking in?
Let's do it.
Okay. As you jack in, those pixels that you're used to, that you find comfort in, rise up. And this isn't necessarily a specific architecture. You've entered the net, not a net architecture. Where do you go?
I'm popping out, getting my screens ready here.
And with being in the net, you can go anywhere.
So I'm not in an architecture. I am in, like, what's the best way to explain it?
You're in the open net.
Okay. I guess I'll just... Are there any immediate signs of Molly as soon as I enter?
Roll me an interface.
11.
11. You know Molly's signature well enough. You can follow it.
If I see it, I'll try to follow it.
Okay. And it's almost like when following it, you get pulled through the net at an unnatural pace. You see these pixels whoosh or next to you, beside you, through you, as you continue and continue and continue until you're in front of a wall. A red and black wall made of pixels her signature goes through.
Can I physically interact in some way? Like, can I reach out and touch it?
You can reach out and touch it.
Does it feel like a wall? Does my hand go through it?
Roll me a d10.
A 1.
You can touch it. Take 3 points of damage.
Okay, that's cool.
And as you touch it, your hand goes through. And that part of your hand that's through doesn't feel like the net on this side. You're standing on the cusp of the black wall. The net you see or feel across that wall is something you've never experienced, but that's where she is.
If that's where she went, I have to follow.
Okay. You follow. Roll me a d10.
A 9.
You're able to book it as these pixels along past the black wall rush past you, but they're kind of pixels that you're not used to on your side of the net. You can almost hear voices saying your name quietly, trying to tug at you in different directions. You've heard of rogue AIs. This could be one of them trying to reach out to you and grab you and take you for make you a part of its own network. As you continue, you do find an entry point, a door where Molly's signature goes through.
Yeah, I would be like hyper focused on that and just heading straight for it.
Do you go through?
Yeah, I will.
You enter. The door opens and then closes behind you, goes into the pixels and disappears.
How will you get out, Molly? How will you escape, Molly? You're mine, Molly.
Can I tell where that's coming from? I see anything?
It sounds like it's coming from all directions.
Do I see anything that it could be emanating from?
As you enter, you can only see what's on this floor. There is nothing on this floor.
Can I run Pathfinder?
Roll me interface.
10.
With a 10, the next 5 floors are empty. The next floor is a dragon. What do you do?
I'll go down the 5 floors right before I get to that thing. When I get down to the floor right before the dragon, can I do Pathfinder again? See if I can see past it.
Roll me another interface, please.
Another 10. Great rolls tonight. Great rolls. All below 5 except 1.
Dragon, then Kraken.
Okay. Before I go in, I'm going to boot up armor. And what that does is it eats the first 4 damage I would receive directly to me. It more or less nullifies it. Hey. Let me see how I want to do this. I'm just going to go straight to the floor with the dragon.
Okay, roll your interface. That is a 7 you need to beat.
$12.
It cannot attack you immediately, and you have one more net action. What are you doing?
I'm going to boot up sword and hit it with it.
You're going to go and attack it, okay?
Yeah, my plan is to take this thing out and try to slide past the Kraken.
You need to beat a 14
To hit?
to hit.
Nope, a 9.
You do not hit, and that is your last net action. We're going to do 3 more net actions for you, and then we're going to go back to Iris and Lucas. What are your next 3?
Sword again. It's a new turn, right?
Yes, you need to beat
Okay.
a 15.
Another 1, which means my total is a 6.
Okay, you do not do not hit. As you see this golden scaled dragon robot wreathed in electrical charge as it goes as it looks at you and looks like it's about to cast lightning breath at you. You may roll again.
Yeah, I have another sword. I have 2 copies.
You need to beat a 16.
15.
You do not hit, and it is now its turn. It will try to attack you. Go ahead and roll another interface.
11.
It does not hit. I also think I missed one of your net actions. Would you like to take that?
Yeah, I'll zap it. That's all I have left. I only have 2 copies of sword.
11.
12. Just a D6, I think. 1 point.
Okay.
The dice are loving me tonight.
Its 30 drops to a 29 as it huffs out this electricity at you. And with that, we're going to pan back to Iris and Lucas. As this is happening, that flashing. Voop, voop, voop. Is there anything you wish to do during this time?
I think Iris will. First, she's going to check the bathroom just to see if there's anyone or anything in there. And then if there isn't, I have other things that I want to do.
There is nothing in the bathroom.
Okay. So coming out of the bathroom, are there any like physical papers or notes or anything about kind of, or just anything that may be written down or printed related to anything that she could have been doing?
Physical copies, physical papers, no.
Okay. And the last thing, can I look for her agent?
Roll me a perception.
Ooh, crit success. 31. That's
With
2
a
tens.
31, you do find her agent on the bedside table.
Okay. So she'll call out to Lucas. Looks like I found her agent. And she's gonna try to get into it. If there's a code or something, she can just open it or see if she can get in somehow.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an electronics tech.
Okay, it's not gonna be good. Crit success? Okay. $23.
Even with a 23, when you try to get into it and you're pressing buttons and putting a bunch of numbers in trying to guess her password, you don't know this woman. You have no idea what that password would be. You do not have net running capabilities to hack into it. When you try to do this multiple times, you get in a woman's voice, "This isn't yours. Kindly fuck off."
Well, she's funny. At least. Does the screen show any, like, previous messages or calls or anything?
It does not.
It's completely blank. Okay. Well, when Cerveau comes back, then, hopefully he can try to get in here if he can't help her in there.
That's the hope. He's the one that knows shit about computers and shit.
Yeah. Not my expertise. I don't know. I don't know what else we need to do. I feel like I can't help. Really. Just have to wait. I hate waiting.
Yeah. I mean, we're still in Pacifica. People saw us roll up. I haven't seen or heard anything worrying, but we're just in a bad area. So just be prepared in case. I'm sure you've been here. You know.
She'll nod and then just take her handgun out. Just not like aiming it, but just kind of having it in her hand just in case. And she'll put Molly's agent in her pocket.
Cervo's always spoken highly of Molly. I mean, hasn't spoken about her, at least to me. Not a ton, but she seems like she's good at what she does, so maybe she dove in a little too deep, or maybe there's something else here, as like we thought, but just be cautious.
Yeah. It's like I said, if she's stuck, I would like to think that he won't get stuck too.
He's good. He does things quick.
And while y'all are having this conversation, that flashing, woom, 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 C, woom, I, woom, I, woom, N, woom, C, O, M, I, N, G.
CIIN coming. I just want to be sure I got all the
C, I, N, C, O, M, I, N, G.
Something's coming. Something's about to be here.
Yeah. I just wanted to be sure I got everything. And then paying attention to the front door if we're both seeing that, and just waiting to hear if there's any talking or any footsteps, anything that seems aggressive outside.
Okay. And with that, we're going to pan back to Cerveau. Take your 3 next net actions. Blah, blah, blah.
Sword again. Gotta keep trying.
12.
Crit success. So it's a 17 plus 7. 24.
Roll your damage.
It's 3d6. 13.
Okay. You take 13 off of it.
And I have one more copy this turn.
9.
16.
Roll your damage.
11.
It now has 5 left. Roll your next attack.
I'm out of sword. I'll zap it or attempt to.
11.
14.
Roll your damage.
4.
It's at 1 HP.
It's my third action.
Alrighty. It's going to attack. For a 1.
I 2.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled a crit failure and got a 2 total.
It-
7 minus 5.
Yeah, so you still do not get attacked by it. Take your next 3 net actions. But before you do,
How did you find me, Molly? What led you to me, Molly? Your friend is here, Molly.
I'm assuming there's nothing familiar about that voice.
no.
Okay. I'm going to hit this dragon again.
Okay.
Or try to.
10.
12.
Alrighty.
9.
As you take this dragon out, those golden scales turn this reddish color and they back into the pixels. What are you doing now?
I'm going to use my second net action to boot up Speedy Gonzalez. Give me a +2 to my speed.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move down to the Kraken and attempt to slide.
Alrighty. 8.
Can I add luck points?
You can.
I really need to slide past this thing.
It rolled an 8.
I'm going to add 2 luck points.
Okay.
That means I just have to not crit. Crit fail.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't. I rolled a 9, so I got a lot.
You're able to slide past this kraken, which is this mass of thrashing orange tentacles that protrude from all parts of the pixels, and they are covered in suckers that look like they try to reach out for you, but it doesn't quite see where you are. And you're able to slide. And once you slide, we'll come back to you. With that, we're going to go back to Iris and Lucas. That CIINCOMING keeps flashing over and over and over. Roll me perception checks, please.
$17.
12.
With a 12 and a 17, you all start hearing thunderous footsteps making their way up to Molly's apartment. And then they start kicking at the door.
How much has the door and couch budged?
It is budging a lot. They're going to be in here shortly.
Iris will run over to the couch and try to like push it to keep the door closed.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll try and help with that. Trying to
Okay.
stall.
You all are trying to stall. Go ahead and roll me athletics checks, please.
14.
13.
Okay. It's inching, and you hear them outside talking. Someone's trying to bar the door, and they are pushing and pushing, and you're going to see a hand come in, and it's got a gun aimed towards the other side of the door where that part of the door is open, and they are going to try and take a shot. Who is in the front?
Well, I guess whatever side Lucas was on, Iris would have gone to the other side to push that side of the couch.
I guess
Yeah,
who's
whatever-
closest
Yeah.
to the opening of the door.
I guess it also depends on what side the door opens from.
Well, if you were
Left.
standing where the door,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
you were standing
So-
behind the door, right?
Yeah, off to the side. So he would have grabbed the spot that was closest for him, which at least what makes sense to me is that Iris would be closest, if I'm understanding this.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. They needed to beat a 13 with their negative modifier for that. They miss by 1 as they take a shot and try to hit you, and it just goes slightly wide as you hear a gunshot, and then someone else outside. Idiot, just aim for the fucking door! And then they're going to take a shot at the door. Okay. Let's see. What is you technically have a shield currently, which isn't a very big shield. It's made out of wood.
Don't materials have HP or something?
They
in this game?
do.
Yeah.
Cover hit points. Wood is 20. Okay, and then you hear that shot go off. And then you hear another shot go off, and that door is going to splinter. I need you all to go to roll 20. I want everybody to go ahead and roll their initiative.
$14 for Cerveau.
I also got a 14.
What is it again? Dex plus
Ref.
Ref.
It's also on the bottom left of your main stat block on Demiplay, which I noticed earlier today.
Oh. 9?
How do we tie break the 14? What's the other backup stat?
Who has the highest ref?
Probably Lucas. Mine's a 6.
I got 8.
Okay, our initiative is number 3, Lucas, Cerveau, number 1, number 2, and then Iris. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start with number 3. As that door splinters, Lucas, Iris, you see 3, which is, they wouldn't quite fit, but there's plenty of room on that staircase for them both to fit. You see number 3 wearing the same, well, at least Lucas, the same outfit you saw with the execs that you met in session 1. The suits, the little pens. This is Persona Craft's counter intel. 3 is going to get in the door and is going to shoot at Iris. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
That will hit unless you can evade. I don't think you got any cyberware that can.
No.
That is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. As that first attack goes off and hits you, I believe that drops your HP by 2 and your armor is ablated by 1.
You said 13, right?
13, yes. Okay, and that is number 3's turn. 3 is going to yell back, "Get to the net, runner!" And with that is now Lucas's turn. What are you doing?
No net runner here. Wrong house. Go away. We'll shoot at 3.
Go ahead and take your shot. What are you shooting with?
This is the shotgun. First time
This is
using
the
it.
shotgun. Alrighty, with that, you only need to beat a 13.
All right. And I did.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 2, 5, 9. Uh, 14 damage. And as long as I read this correctly, yes, they are on fire now. And unless they use a action to put the fire out, it deals 4 damage.
Okay.
As long as I understand how these
cool.
work.
They take 2 damage directly to their hit points whenever they end a turn. With the incendiary ammunition, right?
Yeah, mine says. Do I have a different one? I have one that says 4, but is it 2?
Okay. If yours says 4, if your shotgun specifically says 4, then they take 4. And do you want to describe how your new shotgun is?
I would like to think that after Lucas bought it, like even if it maybe was a little worn, if it was used, that he cleaned it up, made it look pretty sleek. So it's almost like a pure black, very clean but simple design as well. With like the like clip on the side that has the shells on the outside for a reload right there. And the blast, it almost looks like a flamethrower, just that it just seems like it's a very strong, very thick spread of just fire going, like just engulfing number 3.
And as that fire engulfs number 3, you hear him scream. And then 1 and 2 look shocked for a second. Number 1 will pick up a radio and say something into it. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh, crit success. You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay, with a 21. Iris, did you want to roll one or no?
Yeah, if I can. Of 14.
Okay, with a 14, you both hear it. He's requesting backup. And you hear over the radio, "Hang in there, Newbie and I are coming." And with that, it is now Cervo's turn.
I'll take another turn.
Cerveau. Newbie's here.
Oh, shit.
Cerveau, go ahead and tell me what you're doing with your next 3 net actions as you enter the next floor. And when you enter the next floor of the architecture, roll me a perception check.
Perception or a Pathfinder?
Perception.
$16.
With a 16, you see figures and pixels walking around. With a 16, they look familiar, the figure that's walking. But you can't, with a 16, figure out who that individual is.
Do they look like Molly?
They do not look like Molly.
Okay. Because that's the only person I'm expecting to see in here. So they don't look like Molly, but they look familiar.
You've seen this person before, but you can't quite put your finger on who it is. As this person looks like they are walking, they can't see you, but like they're walking in this space. And you see this little floppy disk. Vroom, vroom.
It's a file.
It's a file.
What's it called? Is it called ID? I think it's called ID. Let me double check here. So there's nothing else on the floor but the file?
Yes.
Can I see any other floors past it?
Roll me a Pathfinder.
I just wondered if I did before rolling, because I didn't want to take that net action if I could see something. Okay, I will start with ID in the file, though.
Okay. Roll me an interface.
No, not great. 10.
You can't identify it.
Can I try one more time?
Yay, may. This will be the end of your net actions.
I've only used one.
Sorry, you got 2 more.
Crit fail for a total of -1.
Nope.
I'll use Pathfinder with the last one.
All right, roll me interface.
Crit success on that one. 24.
With a 24, Molly's on the next floor.
Any floors past that?
Then you see a giant, and then you see another file.
Okay. Well, that's the end of my... I'll go ahead and move to the next floor, though. It doesn't cost an action to move. The floor with Molly on. The giant's on the next floor, not the floor with Molly, right? Okay.
And as you go to the next floor, you see those pixels as normal, but you see the pixelated, what you know what other netrunners look like in the net space. You see the pixelated version of Molly in just this little heap. And with that, we're going to pan over to the meat space. It is now number 1's turn. Number 1 steps in, sees that shotgun, is going to take a shot at you, Lucas, for a 19.
Oh, 16 to evade.
Alrighty. That is going to be... 10 points of damage, but that does not ablate your armor, as that does not go through. 2 is going to walk in as well. Get between this counter and the 2 of you. It's going to attack Iris. That is a 19 to hit. That will hit at that range. Okay. 16 points of damage as they take that heavy pistol that they have and they shoot. Again, all wearing suits, all wearing a little Persona Craft emblem on their uniform. And you start to hear heavy footsteps running in your direction. With that, that is number 1's turn. And number 2's turn. It is now Iris's go.
Really quick. So Iris has never seen the pin before, right?
Correct.
Can she determine that it looks like the PC logo or something, just to get an idea?
In the middle of a firefight and it being small, go ahead and roll me a perception check, but this is going to be a very high DV.
Okay. 15.
With a 15, you see the glint of it, but you don't know the logo. You can't figure that out as somebody is just shooting at you and you've taken damage. That is more important at the moment. You cannot figure out what that logo is at the moment. So what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, since 2 is right there. I'm going to go ahead and fire a shot at him.
Need to beat a 13 if you're using a pistol.
Yes. Yes. 15.
Roll your damage.
5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage hits their jacket, and you see that shell bounce off. And with that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
My second shot will also go to 2 as well.
Okay, shoot again.
14.
14 beats a 13. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 9.
With a 9, you see that bullet casing fall off of their 3-piece suit as it just falls off, slightly crumpled as you do no damage. Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Let's see. Can I back up to like right here and like kind of take cover behind this little console thing, like crouch down?
Sure, you can crouch down there. We're going to put you right here so that way it shows that you're kind of behind that console a little bit.
Okay.
You are covered currently, but if anybody has line of sight on you, they still can shoot. And with that, it is now 3's turn. 3 is going to 1, 2, 3. Get really close to Lucas, since this is a very tight spot, and is going to try and shoot at Lucas, which will hit if you cannot evade, but that is a 14.
It was a crit success to evade, which puts me at 24 without rolling again.
Yeah. So you're able to evade as that shot goes off, and it actually goes through the window. And with that, Lucas, you are up.
And then 3 takes 4 fire damage.
He does, because he did not turn himself off. So he is now... He didn't put himself out.
He didn't flip his light switch.
He didn't flip his light switch. And with that, what would you like to do?
He's right there. I think we'll... Let's see, I can move myself. Oops, wrong one. Box. We'll go right there. Sure.
Okay.
And we'll hit 3 again.
All right, go for it.
For a 16.
16 hits, roll your damage.
Oh. Man, I got 3 6s. The tough part, the one downside with the shotgun is it doesn't critically injure.
Okay, it does not critically injure, but you've got 18.
18, this was a good roll. 18, 22, 27.
Okay. He is not looking hot as that hits, and he is still burning, and he's burning everything in this apartment too as he kind of comes up to it. So you are lighting this storage container on fire. And with that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
We'll just apologize under our breath for the fire. But no, that'll be it.
With that, Cerveau, you are up.
Okay, I'm on the floor with Molly.
You are, and you see a crumpled little heap in the floor of this level.
You'll never leave here alive, Molly. How are you going to get out, Molly?
Still sort of disembodied, can't tell where it's coming from.
Still can't tell where it's coming from.
I don't really know how this works for a net action to just sort of, assess Molly and see what I can do right now. Can I move her? Can I interact with her in some way?
You can interact with her. She's unresponsive. just kind of limply like laying there whenever you move her. You cannot safely jack out another netrunner.
So do I know of a way I can get her out of the net space then? Because I'm assuming if I can't do it here, I can't do it at any floor. Or is that wrong?
You would have to carry her out.
So the only way is to... So I can do it from like a certain point in the architecture, maybe? I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to weigh my options here as to what I need to do.
You'd have to get through the Kraken.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she can hear me, but I would just lay hands on her and see if she's okay in some way, and just say, "I'm going to get you out of here. I just got to clear a path. Just hold tight."
Unresponsive.
How are you going to do that, Cerveau? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it?
I'll respond, just sort of calling out loud, I guess, because I don't know what direction to speak. Say, I'll figure out a way, but what do you want with her?
What did she want with me is a better question. Poking her nose, and now yours, into the business that is not your own. How does that work? How do your minds work? Maybe if I scramble it here, I'll understand.
Right. Okay. Boring conversation. I'll leave Molly there. Up a floor is the file. I'll go back up to that floor. I still have Speedy Gonzalez booted up right now. I'll go up to the Kraken floor.
Roll me an interface.
It's for like an initiative, right? Because that's where I get the speed boost. I'm just making sure that's what we're doing to see who goes first.
Yes, to see who goes first.
Okay.
It got a 13.
You got a 13?
It got a 13.
Is it meets who would win if we tied?
You're, I think, the defender in this case. So I think you would.
If we tied?
Defender wins.
I got an 11, so I'll add 2 of my special luck points to it to tie.
Okay, and as you add 2 of your special luck points to tie, those tentacles covered in this red, goopy looking pixel tries to smack at you as you just barely miss it. And how do you spend your net actions?
Okay, and I pull out this big, oversized, pixelated looking sword and start swinging at it.
You need to beat a 12.
Got a 10.
Okay.
I'll do it one more time. Last action. Actually, I have 3 total, but this is my last sword.
Okay. You need to beat a 7.
15.
Okay. Roll your damage.
$10.
Okay, you do 10 damage to it.
Last action, I'll zap it. Or attempt to.
You need to beat a 13.
$12.
Okay. It is now its turn. And it is going to lash out at you. 12.
$12.
Defender wins. And that is your
Which is me?
turn. It was trying to
Okay.
attack you, so.
I just making sure. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
With that, that is your turn. Cerveau, next up is number 1. 1, seeing again a fire shotgun. 1 steps up here, is going to shoot at Lucas for a 24.
26 to dodge.
Okay, you dodge.
We got another crit success.
It's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get there. And with that, it is now number 2's go. 2 is going after Iris, gets right up next to Iris. Needs a 13, beats a 13. "17 points as this person shoots at you. And then you all start to hear thunderous footsteps. As someone else shows up to the party and is about to walk in the door. And then with that, it is now Iris's go. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna first shoot at number 1.
Okay.
17.
Okay, with a 17. That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nine.
Okay, a 9 with hitting number 1 bounces off of their clothing and falls.
And then she's gonna take her second shot at number 2.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
19.
19 hits, roll your damage.
Oof, okay. 5.
5, you see it just fall off of their jacket. And with that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
It's my 7. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put myself in between Cerveau and number 1.
Okay. And that'll be your turn. Perfect. And with that, it is starting to get hot in here as fire is being cast. We're just going to kind of draw here. Yay. As 3 is currently on fire still, and that fire is starting to move where he moved. It is now 3's turn. 3 is going to... 3 is very hurt. 3 steps up. 3 is going to try and grapple you, Lucas, while being on fire. And...
Is it brawling to resist, or is it... I think it is, right?
It is brawling.
Okay.
Need to beat a 16.
Got an 18.
Alrighty, he's unable to grab you, and that is his turn. He takes another 4. Still up, but not doing well as he is screaming, and you smell burnt flesh coming from him. That is his turn. Lucas, you're up.
I kind of want to do something, but it's also really stupid.
Go for it.
Like the action itself isn't stupid. It would just burn a resource that I probably want to keep. We'll try it. We're gonna we're gonna try and aim the flamethrower right at this guy's head, at number 3's head. He's right in front of
Okay, at
us.
number 3's head. You got it.
We're gonna add 4 luck points to it.
Okay.
So then we only take the -4.
Okay.
And I think it's still a 13, so now 17 to hit.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Okay. Oh, 16. I have that luck point, right, that I can add after?
You do have a luck point that you can add after.
Okay, we'll add that to make it 17.
Okay, and what do you want to do in this situation?
He tried to give me a good old hug, and I'm not an affectionate person, so stop it! And then just pop right in the head, hoping this does it.
Okay.
Uh, 9, 11, 15.
How do you
And
wish
then
to do
double-
this?
Ooh. Does that look like the newbie? Is the door open right now?
The door is open.
Does that look like the newbie standing in the door, or is that someone completely different?
The person you see standing in the door doesn't look new.
Okay. I think the head will be gone. It'll melt or go into ash, as mentioned. And just hold the shotgun up at his side and just look at 2, just like has this face of just like he's mildly inconvenienced and just like, okay, all right, let's do it again. And he's just looking at 2 now.
2 looks a little nervous as that happens. And again, you start hearing some thunderous footsteps. And with that, do you try to put out the fire at all? Because this fire is spreading in this apartment.
If I'm able to do some of that on his turn, yeah. If there's something he could stomp out or wherever it may be exactly, yeah. If I'm able to do that now as well, then yeah.
Okay, we'll say you can stomp out some of it as 3 is gone. And with that, it is now Cervo's go. How are you spending your net actions?
It's a new turn. I'm gonna take sword and keep hacking away at this thing's tentacles.
Need to beat an 8.
I got an 18.
Go ahead and roll
Sorry,
your damage.
16. Uh, 9 points.
All right, you do 9 points.
And then second copy of sword.
You need to beat a 21.
Oof. No, it was a 6. Sorry, not 6. 16. I rolled really well, but I would have had to crit to hit a 21, so. Last action, I'll try to zap it. I gotta take it out.
You need to beat a 7.
I got an 8. 1 point. What's it sitting at now?
It's at 10 HP.
10. Okay, see if I can survive one more turn.
Alrighty, and as you do that last attack, it is now its turn. It is going to try to attack you. You need to beat a 16.
That's a crit success. I have to crit success. This could be bad. Nope. 14.
Okay. You take 8, 9, 10, 11 points directly to your brain. Until the end of your next turn, you cannot go deeper and you cannot jack out safely. You are stuck with it. And with that, it is now one's go. One, seeing Iris got in the way, is going to try and shoot at you. For a... that is higher than a 13. That is going to be... 14 points of damage directly to you as that bullet pierces your armor. And that is one's go. Two, seeing Lucas is staring directly at her, is going to try and hit you with a 18.
It was a 16 to dodge.
Alrighty, that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. And with that, that is number two's go. Number 4 rushes in, seeing fire, going to get right here. That is slowly being put out. It's actually going to take one more step forward. It's going to try to shoot at you, Lucas. That'll hit if you can't dodge. That is a 15.
I should just know my evasion by now. 20.
Alrighty, that shot misses. And with that, Iris, you're up.
Okay. We're gonna try this. So I am going to, if I understand this correctly, in order to do a disarming combination, I need to do a brawling and a martial arts move. Then I can do the combination, correct? Or is the martial arts move the disarming combination?
Read how it is written for me.
You hit the same target with the brawling attack and a martial arts attack this turn. Once per turn, when you fulfill this requirement, you can use the martial arts special move resolution to attempt to beat a DV 15. If you succeed, any one object held in the hands of the target you hit twice this turn is either held by you or on the floor.
You have to hit them twice with your martial arts in order to use that.
Okay, so two martial arts hits or one brawling, one martial arts? It says brawling attack and a martial arts.
Okay, then you need to punch and then you need to martial arts. You have to hit them both.
Okay, we're going to attempt it on number 1.
Okay, on number 1, he's going to roll a brawl. You need to beat an... let's see, 14.
Nope, I did not.
Okay, he dodges out of the way of your punch. Are you doing a brawling or martial arts next?
Well, it doesn't really. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll do martial arts, just because it's 1 extra point. As a crit fail.
Okay, they crit success.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, it was like a 4.
Okay, yeah, he's able to dodge out of the way as you are punching and doing your martial art. He does miss or get out of the way of your attack, and that is... anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm going to stay here.
Okay, with that, it is now 5's turn. 1, 2, 3 comes in. 4, 5 will jump up on the table. You hear him scream, "Newbie, get your shit together!" And he is going to shoot at Lucas for a 19 to hit.
$14 plus 7. 21.
Alrighty, that misses. And at this time, Lucas... Andra stands in the doorway. And she just takes everything in. The fire, you. Iris, she has seen once. She can't really see Cerveau, and she is just staring at you. With her pistol drawn. And she is aiming at you.
If he can just give a nod, like, it's okay, like do it to her, and he's gonna do that.
Roll me a human perception.
Said she was aimed at me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 13. Yes, yeah, 13.
Okay. You get the sense that when she ran in, she had her gun ready and aimed at the first person who did not look like her. Andra is currently dressed in the same attire with the little Persona Craft pin on her jacket. She is the newest counter intel for Persona Craft. And you, with a 13, you know her well enough, or the original well enough, her hands are shaking as she is staring at you. And she will take a shot. It goes right past your face. And with that, that is her turn. It is now 3's turn. 3 is dead. It is now Lucas's turn.
Okay. This is only 3 squares across. Okay. I had another stupid idea. This one is more just like stupid in general. Let's see, 1, 2. Oops, wrong one. So let's just say. Setting off a bomb in a confined space
Is rough because it is 6
Yes,
by
it is.
6, so it would hit a
Oh.
whole third of this apartment.
Yeah, it's a 6 by 6. I thought it was. Okay, 6 by 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It can be done though. I really hope Molly didn't care too much for her table.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try and do it.
Well, okay. What are we shooting here?
This is a stupid idea. We are so okay. Gotta double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are gonna shoot this right at 5's forehead.
Are you
'Cause-
aiming?
Well, no, just like at 5.
Okay.
Forehead, just for.
Okay. Just want to double check here.
Fuck his forehead in particular.
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I want to double check. It means it's gonna hit that area. Or excuse
If
me.
you're shooting at
then-
4 or 5's forehead, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. Right? Or no, actually, I'm sorry. It could hit there.
Okay, and
Or
that
it
would
could
take
hit-
up the width of the room as well.
It would
right?
definitely take up the width of the room.
Okay.
May piss the neighbors off too. They're pretty close.
This is specific, huh? Surely it's
This happens every night.
Fireworks, yeah.
there's just an earthquake.
Okay.
So yeah, so the goal is to hit 2, 4, and 5. I don't want to get Andra in it, and obviously I don't want to get myself. So that's why I just want to be specific with where I'm aiming it because I don't want to. So like,
Okay.
if it's this area that's getting hit, that's ideal.
You need to beat with your grenade launcher at that range a 15. If you do not beat a 15, it will hit you or it will hit Andra.
Okay. We have those other 4 luck points, and I think we're going to use them.
Okay. You need to beat a 15.
So that, as long I paid for it last time, as long as I don't crit fail, this will be good. I did not.
Okay.
17, 18 total.
18. Okay. What grenade are you using?
Just The regular one that he usually shoots from his arm.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for that.
That is 5d6s, right?
Let me double check.
Oh, sorry. I was like 99% sure. I was just
66s.
6. That 1%, man. All right. Okay. $24.
24 points. Okay. To 2, 5, and 4.
Yes.
Okay. You hear that go off. The windows shatter. The sides of the building also have indents on one of them. You are 3 stories up. And with that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Can we destroy anything else? No, I think that'll be. We'll move. Oops, wrong one. We'll move up 2 more back to where I think we were before.
Hole is right there. Where the gray is, that's where the hole in the wall is. And with that, Cerveau, you are up.
Okay, sword still in hand. I gotta take this thing out this turn.
Yep, alrighty. You need to beat a 7.
As long as I don't crit, right? Crit fail, that is. 11.
Okay, roll your damage. Alrighty, with 10, that was enough to beat it as this kraken, those lashing tentacles just drop. And then you see it go into the pixels.
Okay. I'm going to move back to the 4 with Molly, but on the way, make a copy of the file I pass.
Okay, you're able to make a copy of it.
And then I will pick Molly up and head to the exit.
Okay.
Back up the way I came down. I will leave that giant.
You will leave the giant and the other file.
I will. This is character development from last time.
I sure want to make a copy of you. Thank you for coming here.
It said, thank you for coming here. Yeah, great place you got here. I wish you the best as I'm zipping out the door.
Okay, you zip out the door.
With Molly in tow.
With Molly in tow. It does not take necessarily time to move. So are you just going through the black wall again?
Yeah, I mean, as best I can, I'm going to try to exit where I entered, expecting to potentially get hurt again, but I got to get her out of there.
Okay, roll me a d10 for you. And then roll me a d10 for Molly.
I'll do me first. I crit failed, so I got a 1.
You take 1 point of damage directly to your brain.
Okay, I actually did the math wrong on this, on something. So I took 11 from the Kraken. I should have only taken 7 because I had armor rezzed. So that puts me back up there. And then I take 1 to my brain. Okay, and then I'll roll Molly's. But can I add luck to this?
No.
No? Okay, here's Molly's roll. Molly got a 3.
Okay. as you hear whispers and something grabs at the both of you and leaves its mark. With that, you are able to pass through the black wall with Molly in tow. You're able, or do you jack out?
Is she showing any signs of consciousness, life, anything at this point?
None.
Does she look the same or worse?
Slightly worse.
Does she look alive?
You can't tell if someone's alive in this space or not.
Fair. If we appear to be out of danger to a point where we can safely jack out, I will.
Okay. You use your 3 net actions and jack out. As you come back to the meat space fully, you see some people in this space that are attacking. You see a hole in what Molly's apartment used to be through the where the couch was. Some things are slightly on fire. Roll me a perception check, please.
9.
What did your dad look like?
Huh. I hadn't thought of that. I guess. Probably a bit similar to Cerveau. I would say dark hair. At the time he was last seen, longer hair, maybe shoulder length or so. Similar facial features, similar skin tone. Cerveau looked a lot like his parents, I'd say.
Okay. As you come to the person in front of Iris, looks like an older Cerveau. As a copy of your father is in this room.
Is he the only one I can see?
With a 9, yes.
Okay. And he looks like he's attacking Iris.
Yes.
And I can see how he's dressed.
Yes.
See the pin?
With a 9, no.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I get any meat actions this turn.
You do not. And with that, it is now one's turn. One is going to attack Iris. It hits. Needed to beat a 13. Beat a 13. He is going to lift his gun up and pretty much aim center mass. That is going to be 14 points of damage as he shoots Cerveau.
I was just going to ask if in that same breath, can I tell Molly's state?
That'll be your next turn.
Okay.
With that, it is now number 2's turn. 2 comes up to Lucas. He's going to try and shoot. That is a 18 to hit.
It was a crit fail to evade.
Okay, that is going to be 13 points. And that is 2's go. It is now 4's turn. 4, hopping over this little bit of fire that's happening, gets right here, is going to attack Lucas. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, 18 to dodge.
Let's see, that's 11 points. With that, that was 4's turn. It is now Iris's turn. What are you doing?
For the sleep grenade, what is the box for that?
It is still a grenade, so it's a 6x6.
6x6. Okay, so can I? Let's see, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna... This may be really dumb, but... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I wanna try it. Okay, so that's the box.
Yes, that is the box. You do have the possibility of knocking yourself out.
Yeah.
And Lucas.
If I manage to... I'm sorry, Lucas. But I'm gonna try it. There's a lot happening.
Okay.
Either that or actually, can I throw it to where the left edge of the box is just in front of Lucas so it gets 4, 5, and Andra?
You may try
Is that possible?
with where you're
Oh, it doesn't get
at.
into okay.
With where you're at, if you are chucking it there, that would be, let's see, with the center, it's about 15, not 15, about 13 meters. In order to hit Andra and not Lucas, you need to beat you need to throw it, and you need to beat a 7, not 7, yeah, 7, nope. Need to beat a 15 with your throw. If you do not,
throw.
With your throw, yes. You can go to actions and there should be a throw tab.
I have to beat a 15, you said?
You need to beat a 15.
Okay. Let's just do it. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay. That didn't work.
Okay. With that, you instead hit 2, 4, Lucas, and 5. And what is the DV they need for a resist, torture, or drugs for this?
It is a DV of 13.
Okay, everybody needs to beat a DV of the 13 or you fall asleep.
There it is. Okay. It was what? It was 13?
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Their resist, torture, or drugs was not high. All 3 of them fail.
Okay.
And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, she's gonna keep being a barrier. So she's gonna stay there. And then just kind of shout over at Lucas. Glad you're okay. Just wanted to lower the numbers.
You weren't certain I would be okay.
Nope.
All right.
That is it.
It is now Andra's turn. She looks very conflicted. As she looks at you, Lucas, she looks at Iris, she looks at number 1, she looks at Cerveau, she looks at the new person. She takes a step in, takes another step in. Number 1 will look back at Andra. Newbie, have you forgotten how to use your fucking iron? She will lift it Aim at Lucas and miss. And with that, it is now number 3's go. 3 is dead. Lucas, you're up.
Okay. I think we'll... I mean, can we feel that she's intentionally missing? Can Lucas assume that, or is that...
Human perception.
Oh, that's a crit failure. 5.
You don't know.
Cool. We'll kind of look at her just a little bit, just like a still trying to give like a reassuring look. I mean, whether she's missing on purpose or not, just like, this is okay. Like, you have to do this, so it's okay that you're shooting at me. And then move back 2 spots there. And then we're gonna... Cerveau hasn't vocalized anything about 1. Right? Okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna shoot him then. We'll take out... well, there'd be no reason. I don't know. He still has his pistol on him. I was gonna say he swaps, but like, I don't know how I can justify that.
You would have to drop the shotgun.
Yeah. How does 1 look?
1 has not been hit.
That might... Okay, so he still looks pretty good. With the 3 others down, I think he'd still do it. I'm sorry. I don't know. So okay. So I had previously rolled. It was 14.
14 hits.
8, 10, 17.
Okay, 17 points of damage. Alrighty, some of that goes through. And he is now on fire, correct?
Yes.
Cerveau, you hear your father scream. And with that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Lucas?
Can I cry? It's not even Lucas. Can I? No, there's nothing else.
With that, Cerveau, it is your turn.
Okay. Does it use my action to check on Molly, or can I just give her a brief sort of...
She is currently still in the net. You can jack out. She has not jacked out yet. You could forcibly jack her out.
But I've moved her to a safe place in the architecture.
Yes, as far as you know.
So as far as I know, I could jack her out without damage to her.
Correct.
But that's my action, isn't it?
That is your action.
But she's outside of the black wall.
She is.
And I see a room of fire and bullets and this guy that looks like my dad, immolated.
Yes.
Okay. Can I see Andra from where I am?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm just trying to assess the situation right now. It's like I came out of the net and there's like chaos around me. 13.
With a 13, yes, you can see Andra. And number 5 asleep on the table is Elias.
Didn't he say he worked in accounting? That liar. Okay. So I know I've moved Molly somewhere safe. This is me reasoning to it. I know I moved her somewhere safe. I don't want to take a chance, so I'm going to jack her out.
Okay, you use your action to jack her out. And it's like her body starts to convulse. And with that, it is now number 1's turn. 1 is going to back off. Yes.
I still have my movement, don't I?
You do have your movement.
Is she like convulsing like she's in danger or convulsing like she'll be fine in a minute?
You don't know. You've already used your action.
That is true. I'm going to get up, leave her there, and move right here.
Okay.
And look at number 1. And then I'm done.
Number 1 doesn't pay you any mind as he backs up and uses his action to pick up number 2. Number 2 wakes up from the sleep grenade as somebody has woken her up. She will wake up number 4. 4 will then wake up number 5.
Try to imagine this chain and then like shaking each other's shoulders and then getting up, turning around and shaking
My
the
turn's
shoulders.
in between 4 and 5.
4 goes before you. Your turn is after number 4.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep. Brain. Got it.
But yes, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, closest is number 2, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot.
Okay, need to beat a 13.
Okay. 8. Wait, no, 8. Ooh, 12. So that doesn't hit, right?
No, that does not.
Okay. Ooh, crit success on my second one. 24.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage.
Say 7.
7 does not do anything as it bounces off of her uniform. And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I think she's gonna stay here.
Okay. With that, it is now number 5's turn. He will look at Andra. What the fuck are you doing? 1, 2, 3 will take a shot at Lucas for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 16 to evade.
I don't think this does a whole lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Nope.
And with that, it is Andra's turn. Andra, again, looking conflicted. She takes a shot at Cerveau. And Cerveau, you feel a bullet whiz past your face. And with that, it is now 3's turn, but 3's dead. Lucas, you're up.
Okay. It was 2, 4, and 5 that were hit with the grenade, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go for 2. We were trying to scare 2 earlier, so we'll take a shot at 2. Yeah, with a shotgun.
With a shotgun. Alrighty, go ahead.
17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll your damage.
Ooh, another good one. 10, 15, 19 damage. And they're on fire. Oh,
He did not. He did not. That would add 4 to him. You got it. He is still on fire.
And 2 is on fire now as well.
Okay, 2's on fire too. Cerveau, you can smell burning meat that is coming from your father. And with that,
I'm sorry, I never thought I'd hear that sentence ever said. You smell your father burning.
Lucas, is there anything else you want to do?
You might have been the first person to ever say that sentence. No.
Cerveau, it's your turn.
No, that'll be it.
Okay. How much can I look around without using an action?
Briefly.
Briefly flick my eyes back to Molly.
Convulsing.
I'm going to go over to her and jab her with the air hypo that I have.
Okay, you jab her with your air hypo speed heal, I'm assuming?
Yeah, that's what I got loaded into it.
Okay, as you jab it into her, the convulsing does stop.
Okay. As soon as I see that she's okay, or better than she was.
That does take an action to do.
Yeah, I know. I still have movement. I'm going to move back up to where I was and sort of form this united front in front of her.
Okay. And with that, it's number 1's turn. 1, your father on fire. 2, 3, 4. We'll get right here and shoot. "15 hits. You notice Molly goes still. And with that, that is number 1's turn. As number 1 hits Molly with that shot, it is now 2's turn. 2, also on fire. It's going to try and grapple you, Lucas.
I don't want a hug.
Want a hug? 17.
Oh, damn. You said it was brawling, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, brawling.
Please be better than I remember. Man, 15.
15. They grab a hold of you and they are holding you. And you are currently catching on fire as they are burning too. And that is 2's turn. It's now 4's turn. 4 is going to step here, take a shot at Iris for a 20 to hit. That hits. $15, $16, 17 points.
I am dying.
Even with the armor? Did you take the...
My body armor is at 5, but my hit points are at 0.
Okay. Alrighty. So Iris is down. Unless somebody stabilizes her, we will be doing our very first death save. With that, it is Iris's turn.
She lies on the ground.
You need to make a death saving throw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So what it is, do I just roll a d10?
You roll a d10. It needs to be less than or equal to your body.
Do you want me to message it? Or can I just say it?
Just say it.
3.
That is less than your body, correct?
Yeah, body's 5.
Body's 5. You are gasping for breath as you are cognizant and conscious enough that you can take an action. Do you choose to try to stabilize, or do you choose to fire?
I think... So with like as much effort as she can, she'll just kind of as towards Cerveau. She's holding up her pistol, aiming at one. Oh, his agent is in my pocket. And then she'll fire at one.
So just to double check, you're choosing to bypass stabilization,
Yes.
meaning you will have to roll a death saving throw +1 next turn.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And you were shooting at who?
1.
Go ahead and roll.
$13.
A 13 would hit 1. Go ahead and roll your damage.
$12.
Some of that goes through as you see that bullet not fall off of that armor. What do you do now?
Second shot is going to 1 again.
Okay.
It's 12.
12 to hit misses. As you can feel yourself start to slip as you take that shot. And with that, it is now Andra's turn. Or 5's turn, excuse me. 5, noticing that 2 is grappling Lucas, is going to try and shoot at Lucas. 16 to hit.
And I can still evade, and it just takes a -2?
You got it.
Okay. It's a crit success. Oh, and then a 1. So it was 12, 23.
23, you're able to dodge out of the way of that bullet as Elias tries to hit you. Seeing what's going on, and that you are currently being grappled, Andra will walk up 1, 2, 3. And she's going to try to put a bullet in 5's head. She crit failed as that bullet goes wide, and 5, Elias turns around and whips his gun at her. And with that, that is now Lucas's turn. You're currently in a brawl.
Ooh, okay. I looked at this, so I can't use my 200 weapon if I'm grappled. So because then just trying to break grapple takes the action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Am I able, like, being grappled, is Lucas able to try and stabilize Iris, or is that's not available?
You would have to break out of that grapple. You cannot stabilize in a grapple.
I figured, but shit. We'll try and break out then. That's going to be the best thing for us.
Okay. You need to beat a 10.
Crit fail. Oh, okay. Wait, it was a crit failure. But I rolled a 1 on my second one, and I have a +12, so I got 11.
With your -2?
Oh, I thought the first roll still. Oh, I thought the first roll still counted as a as the +1, and then the second one was like the negative.
So whatever your final roll is, you take -2 from that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm the grapple.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah. No, you're right. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Are you still in it or no? Because he rolled a 12 -2 for a 10.
Yes. Then I was at 9.
Okay. Oof. Alrighty. Lucas is still in a grapple with number 2. Cerveau, you're up. What are you doing?
So I heard Iris say, Molly's agent's in my pocket.
Correct. And you see Iris fading from existence.
What's the check to stabilize?
The check to stabilize, but also, fuck, Molly
Fuck indeed.
is also in need of stabilization because she got hit.
Even after the speed heal, she got hit enough to go down.
Yes.
What is that check again?
That check for
Is it a
mortally
first aid or
wounded
paramedic?
is a 15. So you would do first aid or paramedic. You need a 15.
I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I'm going to go back to Molly. And I'm going to try to stabilize her. And I'm going to add a lot of luck points to it.
Okay.
I have a +8. I'm going to add 7 luck points. Hopefully that means I don't crit fail.
Okay. You need to beat a 15.
You're not going to believe this.
A 14.
I crit failed. So I rolled a 15 minus whatever I'm about to roll, which means I will fail the check.
Okay.
I'm going to roll it just out of curiosity to see what it would have been. A 10. So it didn't matter if I had used that last luck point or not.
Okay. As you try to stabilize that wound, she got hit center mass, head's lolled back. You're trying to stabilize it, but Molly's blood is just gushing from this wound. Roll me a d10.
Different one. Add anything, just straight roll.
This is her death save.
Oh, okay. I want this to be really low then. I rolled a 10.
You feel that slight breath, and her hand squeezes that keychain for just a moment before the hand lolls open and the keychain falls. And you no longer feel the rise of Molly's chest.
Okay. Well, I will stand up. Sort of, I'd say almost like huffing and heaving right now. Very angry looking, stand up and walk straight up to one and just put the barrel of the gun right in his face. But that's my turn.
That is your turn. It is number 1, your father's look-alike's turn. He is currently on fire. He will take his turn, seeing you're getting up close into his business. We'll try to shoot at you. For a 20 to hit, that hits.
I get to evade now because I have the chip. I get to attempt to invade. And how does that work? This is my first time doing it.
You get to try to evade, so roll your evasion.
It's a D10 plus evasion.
Yep.
And it's a 20.
That is a 20.
I have to crit and see if it works. Nope. 13.
Double sixes. So that is 12, 13, 14, 19 points of damage.
19.
19.
In the body.
Yes.
What's my critical injury?
You roll for that.
I roll it?
Or actually, I get to roll it. Haha. What is 2?
I don't have the chart in front of me. Let me see. If I click here, does it tell me?
It does.
2. You're kidding, right? He shot my fucking hand off again.
And as you lose your hand, which hand do you lose?
I hope it's my left one.
Roll me a d10. Evens or left?
Yeah, I think that's how we did it last time. Evens are left, odds are right.
Evens or left, odds are right.
It's my right, actually. Roll 3.
Okay. Which hand was holding the gun?
I don't know. I feel like I said earlier Cerveau was left-handed. I don't know. I know his left arm is his cyber arm.
Okay.
And I think I said that because I'm left-handed IRL.
You lose your actual meat hand on this one. And you take the critical injury bonus of 5.
5 more points of damage?
You do, yes.
Okay.
And with that, that was 1's turn. It's now 2's turn. 2 is going to choke for 5 points directly to your brain, or to your hit points, as they try to choke you out. That is 2's turn. It is now 4's turn. 4, seeing what Andra just did, shoots at Andra. And that hits, as you see a bullet go through Andra's shoulder. And with that, it is now Iris's turn. Roll a death save +1.
At a 1.
Okay, you're still up for now. Do you choose to shoot, or do you choose to stabilize? If you choose to stabilize this turn, you will roll a first aid or a paramedic. If you choose not to, your next death saving roll will be a +2.
We will do first aid.
You need to beat a DV 15.
Let's see. I have 1. Okay, I have 1 and 8. Okay. We're gonna go all in. I'm gonna put all 8 of my regular into this roll.
Okay.
Okay. 10. 18.
18, you are able to stabilize yourself, and as you stabilize yourself with 1 HP, you are knocked unconscious. As your adrenaline has worn off, and you have 1 HP and are unconscious. With that, it is now Andra, or 5's turn. 5's just going to look at Andra. So what's up with this one? That's when you decide you actually want to start shooting straight. And he's going to try to take another shot at Lucas. That is a 18 to hit.
It was the 22 minus the 2, so 20.
Okay, as that shot misses and goes past, and that is now Andra's turn, and she will take another shot at 5 for a 20 to hit. Okay, and that shot pierces his center mass. With that, it is now Lucas's turn. What are you doing?
Did you? I just want to be sure you got the last 2 rounds of fire damage for 1 and 2, or yes, yeah, 1 and 2.
Oh shit! No, I did forget. You also take 4 because you were catching on fire.
Oh joy! All right.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
All right, we are going to try and break out again. Hopefully. $17.
All right, you're able to break out. As to let's go.
And I believe, aside moving, I think that's all I can do.
You can move.
Yeah. Just for next turn, who out of these 4 look the worst?
2.
2 looks the worst. Okay. Cool. All right, that'll be it. We'll stay right where we are.
With that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay. Well, I still have one in my hands. I will try to shoot at 1 right in front of me.
Need to beat a 13.
I'll save that last luck point. I got a 14.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, this is 4d6s with armor piercing ammo.
Ooh, okay.
I got double 6s.
Okay, go ahead and roll your critical injury.
Except one of these is a d10. Let me take that out and roll an actual 6 now. I got 3 6s. Total is 21 points of damage. 3 6s and a 3. If he's got armor left, it ablates it by 2 instead of 1 because it's armor piercing.
Okay, he is not looking good.
Still standing.
He's barely standing.
And I roll a d6 for the crit injury.
Actually, hold on. With that crit injury, yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6s.
Oh, it takes an additional 5. Do I roll 2d6s?
2d6s.
Okay, I've never critically injured someone before. I rolled a 4 and a 6, so 10.
Okay, let me look on the critical. You got a 10, you said?
It says it's a spinal injury.
As this bullet pierces through his spine, how do you wish to do this? To take out the person who looks like your father?
As I blast right into his spinal column, I'm just going to look him dead in the face and say, "You're not him."
And you take him out as that bullet pierces through his spine and bone shatters and goes through that wound. With that, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
There is. I'm going to step around his crumpled body and step towards 2.
Okay. And with that, that is Cerveau's turn. It is now 2's go. 2 is going to try to shoot at Lucas for a 12 to hit, which misses. And he dies. How does he burn?
Oh, and just fiery glory. It is like what is it? The Indiana Jones movie, Goblet of something, where just like the skin melts, or the Crusaders, I think, right, where the skin just melts, and I think that's pretty fitting here.
Okay, as his skin just melts, or her skin just melts off. That is 2. 2 is gone. Iris is currently knocked out. It is 4's turn. 4 is going to shoot at Lucas for a... Oh gosh, what's math? 15 to hit.
20 to dodge.
Alrighty, as he misses with that, 5 is going to look at Andra and try to shoot her for a higher than a 13. As she takes another bullet that skims her, and with that is now Andra's turn. She's just kind of looking around at everything that is happening and is going to try to shoot him too. She does. That is... Okay, she does a little bit in that, and with that, it is now Lucas's turn.
Okay. Then between 4 and 5, then who looks worst off?
Between 4 and 5, 5 looks worse off.
Like, still okay worse, or like bad worse?
Okay, worse.
Okay, worse. Then we will go 5, 2. There we go. And we're point blank, and we're gonna rattle off another shot, because I think this is shot number 7, if I recall. I'm pretty sure I have that right. So I have one more for this.
Yep.
For a 20 to hit.
20 hits, roll your damage.
Ooh, that was good. Well, it was okay. 8. Uh, 14.
Okay, 14 points.
And 5 is
Alrighty.
El Fuego.
And now he's on fire, but so are you. Go ahead and take that 4 points of damage. With that, it is now Cervo's turn. What are you doing?
The bed's in front of me. Can I easily move over it?
Yeah, you can easily move over it.
Remind me, I know you just told Lucas, but which one looks worth 4 or 5?
5 looks worse.
5 is Elias, isn't it?
5 is Elias, yes.
I'm gonna walk right up to Elias. Same thing, like no words, no nothing, really not even much emotion in the face. And just put the barrel right to his chest and shoot.
Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Does he evade?
He can't, no.
I put my last luck point into it.
Okay.
18.
Roll your damage.
Oh, almost. 2 6s, but not. 17 points.
How do you wish to do this?
Is he facing me or Andra?
He's facing Andra right now.
I'd say it probably looks pretty similar to how it did with the other guy that looked like his dad. It just blows out his spinal column.
Okay.
This is a very heavy pistol at point blank range. It probably leaves a bit of viscera.
Okay. Andra looks a little shocked as gore covers her from the other side. And with that, it is now... Let's see. That was Cerveau. Iris is passed out. It is now 4's turn. 4 is going to try and attack Lucas for 18.
Yeah, if I wasn't below half, I would have made it, but nope, 16.
Okay. 13 points.
Okay.
4 is going to look over towards Andra. How could you? And with that, it is now Andra's turn. Andra, with 5 being gone. Pretty fucking easily. And then she's going to take a shot. She hits. That is... Okay, as this 4 takes damage pretty hard. And with that, Lucas, you're up.
Alrighty, we will try and use our last shot.
Okay.
Let's see, what is it now? Strong one. Where is it? There it is. 13.
Alrighty, with a 13, that just hits. Roll your damage.
Right. Man, I wish this did dealt critical injuries. That'd be wonderful. 12. 22. Yes. Yes.
How do you wish to do this?
Oh. I don't think Lucas knows about Molly just yet. I think he knows that Iris is down, though, but he probably saw how Cerveau, how usually the pacifist Cerveau just was pretty cold with taking 5 out. So I think he assumes something serious is up. So I think he'll just do the same. It'll be pretty quick, just shot through the chest, and not even thinking twice about it. Just doing it and then moving on to check see how Andra's doing.
As you take out the last one, combat is now over. Andra has a few shots, not super bloodied, but there. She will look at you first, Lucas. She'll look at Cerveau. She'll look at Iris, who's currently unconscious for the next 30 seconds. You'll start stirring in just a moment. And then to the bleeding form in the bathtub. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to look away from her and walk back to Molly without saying anything. I see that, on the way, I see that Iris is stabilized.
I'd say so. She's starting to stir at this point.
Okay, I'm just going to walk back to Molly then.
And Molly's head just rests against the side of the tub.
And I'll just sit there for a minute and hold the hand that was sort of hanging over the side. And not say anything.
Iris, you begin to stir.
Am I able to sit up?
You're able to sit up.
Okay. So she sits up slowly and she sees Andra and Lucas. And seeing that they're okay, she's going to look behind her and see if Cerveau managed to get Molly out of the net. And I assume she would just see Cerveau holding her hand. Could I tell that Molly was shot and is not alive anymore?
Roll a perception check.
It's 17.
The bathtub's pretty bloodied. Her head's just wall to the side. Eyes are wide open.
Just as loud as she can, she'll just say, "I'm sorry, I couldn't save her."
I don't think Cerveau would even look over. Just sort of nod.
Am I able to start getting up?
Slowly, but yes. And while that's
Okay.
happening, Andra will look at Lucas, eyes wide. Looks like she's starting to cry over this and trying to hold it back because she doesn't really have a right to do that. Can I borrow your iron?
Can Lucas start reloading his shotgun during this interaction?
Yeah.
For what reason?
We don't have much time. You need to shoot them in the head because they have the cyberware in order to send back BDs of their death recording if you don't do it within the next 10 minutes.
And then, without hesitation, yeah. Just to save the shotgun, then we'll just kind of toss it, like just drop it to the side and then use the hand pistol and go around and there's aside the one that lost his head early on, there's 4, I think.
Yes.
Okay, then making his way around to all 4 and doing that. After he gets the 4, takes the shotgun again, looks at Andra. Are there any more?
Not of us, but NCPD will probably be here soon. I'm gonna I'll try to get whatever intel I can and give it back to you.
What's your plan? Outside of that, will they believe that you survived?
She looks down at your iron. I need you to shoot me. Now. Preferably, and she will like move her shirt slightly and point to a section of her abdomen. The same spot that Andra was shot at previously. That is a slow death, but slow bleed. As long as it is treated quick enough.
I think he'll grip the handle of the pistol just a little bit tighter, and pulls it up. But then when she shows the spot that she wants, he'll put it back down for a second and just tilt his head and look at her. You're certain? Absolutely sure that you will be okay.
I have insurance. And if I'm not looking at least half as bad as they are, they're gonna ask questions.
Figure that much, but clenches his jaw and then just pulls up and then pulls the trigger.
Roll your damage.
3d6 or 3, I think.
Are you doing a heavy pistol or a very heavy pistol?
This is, let's see, what was the one? I don't think heavy pistol. He hasn't swapped pistols yet.
Okay, then 3.
6. Oh man, 6, 8.
Okay, as you do 8 damage to her fully as she moved it out of the way, She grits her teeth, covers her wound, as, again, this is a very slow bleed, but it is gushing from where it's at. She holds it, she takes her pistol, starts firing off some rounds. Y'all need to go. And then she will start booking her way out of the cargo container, making sure she is leaving a bloody trail where she goes.
Then Lucas will go to Iris. I don't really know if she needs a ton of help, but if she needs help getting up or a support while walking something, just he's there for that. Cerveau?
Cerveau would look over at that, sort of like he's snapping out of a trance almost. I'm sorry I brought you both here. You need to get out of here.
You're not planning on staying, are you?
Not long. And I'll stand up and go pick Molly's body up out of the tub and carry it over to the bed there and lay her down. And as I do, sort of the hair that's matted to her face sort of pull it out of the way. And then I'll start looking around for anything flammable in the apartment. Is it a gas stove?
We'll say yes.
I'm not going to let them get her. They're not going to do that to her.
I think Lucas is a little choked up as well. You'll send a message when you're out, when you're gone?
Yeah. No, they're not going to get me here either.
And he'll just give Cerveau like a pretty broken nod, knowing that any words are really gonna fall short of any sort of comfort. So we'll just give him a nod and look at Iris if she's ready to go.
She nods, but she's gonna take out her agent, and with the camera, she's going to, as best as possible, just kind of record as they walk out, making sure to get like the bodies and the surroundings, just as like an effort as like evidence.
Okay, roll a film.
There it is. 13.
Okay, there's a lot of damage and a lot of bodies. With a 13, you're able to get some of their faces, their outfits. A lot of them are burnt. One has a head missing. So with a 13, you're able to get the bodies, but you're not 100% certain if there's going to be persona craft detail with that.
Okay. And yeah, she's probably trying to lean on Lucas if he's offering, and she'll just walk out. Just one last look at Cerveau.
And then walking out.
As you both walk out, you start to hear sirens, and there's a crowd that is kind of gathering outside the cargo containers. The cargo container you're currently in or were in has a big hole that is open.
As we're walking out, where does it... So you said Andrew was crawling out too? Or walking out?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. 13.
With a 13, there is a blood trail that looks intentional.
Okay, but she's not, like, here anymore.
With a 13, not that you can tell.
Okay. I think he clenches his jaw again as he's walking out, seeing the blood trail, but not seeing Andra. And then going to the cannonball. I mean, if he has to push people out the way, he'll, like, I don't know, take the lead and, I don't know, hold Iris back a second. He's just kind of pushing through a crowd if there's that many people around.
You're able to get to the cannonball.
And then pretty quickly just driving away.
And we'll pan back to Cerveau.
I am going to that gas stove and opening the valves all the way.
Okay.
And then as I look around, is there any silverware, metal cutlery, or anything?
I'm sure Molly would have a couple pieces.
Does she have a microwave?
She does have a microwave.
Okay. As the valves are open, I'm going to go back over to her one more time. And one, pocket that keychain that she dropped. And then just one last look, probably pull a bit more hair out of her face. Turn around, walk over to the kitchenette. Throw a handful of cutlery in the microwave. Set it to a minute and go out the door.
Okay. And as you're walking out the door, you hear like gasps and things from outside. You start to hear sirens showing up.
And as I see the people around, I'm just going to loudly say, you all need to get the fuck out of here right now. And just keep walking by them.
And hearing that, they will start moving away. And it's been a minute. You hear this large, as Molly's cargo container goes up in flames and starts to engulf the one below it. What do you do?
I'm just going to keep walking away from there.
And as you walk away, you all have gotten away from the scene, but you did not get the person that you were trying to save. And with that, that is where we'll call tonight's session. This was a heavy session, so if you do need any mental health resources, you can find those links in the description below. But thank you so much for watching Session 24 of Homomachina. Session 25 will be out on September 12th. Please make sure to check out our players' social media accounts as well. You can find those links in the description below. And lastly, if this is the kind of content you enjoy, please press that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you get notified when the next session comes out. We'll see you later, Chooms.